Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. So in today's video I'm just going to be doing another makeup tutorial. For today's makeup tutorial I want to do something very pretty and fresh and spring-like and glowing skin. I'm just going to start by prepping my skin and I'm going to use the MAC Fix Plus, and this is the pink light one. Have you ever noticed that anytime I go to spray my face with like any setting spray, I squirt it out into the air first of all? I do not know why I do that. Oh, look how pretty I look today. For once I'm not dressed like a boy. So for today's tutorial I'm going to use 3 primers. Yeah, 3 primers. There's some days where I don't even wash my face, and then there's some days I'm wearing 3 primers and 3 highlighters. It's called balance. I'm first off going to take the Rude Cosmetics Rose Gold Glow primer, and this is just like a priming oil. Oh. Whoa, that's runnier than I thought. The next primer I'm going to use is the Hollywood Flawless Filter by Charlotte Tilbury. This is the light medium one in shade 3. This can be used just as an illuminating primer, just the way I'm using it now, or this could be used alone. If I was to use this product alone, I would go in and use this on my entire face and then go in and just spot conceal it where I need to. It's just really nice product. I'm just going to blend this in just using a fluffy brush. As you can see, it just makes the skin look really nice and radiant and just like a really nice healthy glow. What I love with this product is the fact that it actually does have a bit of a tint in it. I was going to go in with MAC Strobe Cream, but I'm actually going to mix these two together. It doesn't change anything to do with the foundation, such as the formula or how it applies to the skin, how it lasts on the skin, etc, etc. But I just love the finish that it gives whenever it is mixed in with the foundation. So I kind of like to go 50-50. The strobe cream that I am using is Peachlite, and the foundation I'm using today is the Maybelline Superstay Full Coverage Foundation in the shade 40 Fawn. So as we all know, I do like to use a dry beauty sponge or beauty blender, whatever you want to call it. But for this type of a makeup look and makeup tutorial, I dampened my sponge. Look at the half-assed job I done on washing the sponge. So the reason I did dampen my sponge tonight is because I wanted this look to be more glowy and fresh rather than a full mask of full coverage foundation. Obviously I'm still wanting to keep some and most of my coverage, but I'm still just wanting my skin to look more fresh and dewy and healthy and glowy and pretty than just a mask. And with a dampened beauty sponge, that is the best way to achieve that, because the beauty sponge dampened soaks up so much product. It is unbelievable, and it does a fantastic job of shearing out your foundation. Honestly, if you have a full coverage foundation but you like a dewy finish, or you want a more of a glow to your skin, mix it with MAC Strobe Cream. So I'm just going to keep on going back in around my T-zone area especially, and I'm going to keep on pressing that foundation into the skin so it's not just completely sitting on top of the skin. So I'm going to use the Too Faced Born This Way multi-use concealer, and this is in the shade Swan. So it's just my usual underneath my eyes, a couple of dots on the chin, and I've recently been loving putting the concealer down my nose. I think I used far too much concealer. So I'm going to do a wee bit of cream contouring today. So, oh, that's a lipstick. Sweet Jesus. So I'm going to use the Hoola Quickie. Yeah, the Hoola Quickie. The Hoola Quickie contour stick. I'm just going to blend this out with a stippling brush. I know I want my skin to look very glowy and dewy, so I'm still going to go in and set underneath my eyes, and basically anywhere I did anywhere I did put concealer, just to set those areas, because obviously you know your own skin, you know how makeup sits on your skin, so I just know throughout time and throughout the day those areas will crease like buggery. I'm just going to set the under eyes, my mouth area and smile lines. And then just whatever is left on the brush, I just like to pop it just between my eyebrows and my forehead. And now that I have set my skin, I'm going to go with the MAC Fix Plus again. I'm going to use two highlighters today, being extra as fuck. I'm going to use the Laura Geller Gilded Honey and then Shocker, my Flexitarian by Colourpop, and just give a light dust over the skin. So I'm now just going to go into the Colourpop Flexitarian. So I see Colourpop has now came out with a Disney Villains collection. How weird is that? How cool would that not have been if I was still doing my Disney Villain series? Oh my goodness. For blusher, I'm just going to use the Milani Baked Powder Blusher in the shade Luminoso. I bought a new septum piercing the other night, like a new piece of jewellery for it, because this is the jewellery that I have in it at the minute. Is the jewellery it got pierced with, so I cannot wait to get it changed. I'm going to use the Kiko Baked Bronzer in the shade Mediterranean Tan. This is a great bronzer for your body as well, by the way. I think my eyebrows look a wee bit weird. What's new? But I'm going to take the bronzer that we use. It just kind of defines the eyes a wee bit more. Just gives it a wee bit more structure. Every time I finish a sentence of me explaining something, there's always like a wee voice in my head saying, does it eye? And I don't know why, it's so weird. It just gives the eye a wee bit more structure. Does it eye? So I'm just going to take the Falling Up Super Shock shadow from Colourpop, and I'm just going to apply this just all over the lid. So I've actually decided to lay that just down as a base, and then I'm going to take the Sephora Colourful Glitter Shadow, and this is in the shade Ballet Shoes. I'm going to press that just on top, just to kind of give it a wee bit of sun. I'm going to highlight my inner corner with MAC Nylon. Oh my god, this sends me way back. I used to use this every day for my inner corner highlight, brow bone highlight, you name it. Oh, there was black on that brush. Oh my god, that could have went so wrong so quick. So I'm actually going to bring that Nylon by MAC just really right up into the inner corner. Next up for mascara and lashes, I'm going to use the Makeup Forever Excessive Lash Mascara. Then for some extra eyeball hairs, the lashes I'm going to use today are T lashes in the style Rome. They don't actually look like that much on camera, but in person they just look like the most prettiest little lashes ever. Oh. They look so pretty. Okay, so next up for lips, I have two lip options. So the Colourpop one is more of like a salmon pink. Oh, that's lovely. So I'm actually going to take that off, and I'm now going to try the Revlon Kiss Cushion Lip Tint. And this is in the shade High End Coral, by the way. Just wanted to use this one as well today because these are really shiny. They're like a very shiny lipstick in like a liquid form. They're not so much of like a gloss, but they're just such a nice wee tint. Love it. What the fuck? Okay guys, so this completes this makeup tutorial. I hope you guys all enjoyed. Honestly, my skin has never looked glowier. All the products that I have used in today's tutorial will be listed down in the description box, along with my Snapchat, Instagram and Twitter, so don't forget to add me on all of those. And I hope to see you all in my next video.